Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Andre from the Opinionated podcast, and I just want to remind you that we are live every Sunday on our Facebook page, and you can find us wherever you stream your music at the Opinionated podcast. So we drop a new episode every Tuesday. So remember to like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy the show.
Because you do know when you become a grandpa, you're gonna be the angry grandpa. You do know that.
He gonna be the get the fuck off my lawn.
All that, like
Paul. I told you that's what we called him, Paul.
You know what I'm saying? But then be crying at the birthdays and the graduations. Come on,
I'll be a good grandfather. All right, look,
you want to get Kev in a good mood. What? You want to get Kev in a good mood. Tell him you are throwing a karaoke party. You tell him
or a 90s party or a 90s party
with edibles.
You tell Kev you doing karaoke. This motherfucker
that 90s barbecue. That shit. The 90s barbecue was so crazy because it was people there I didn't even know. It's like I just put this shit on Facebook. It's people. I'm asking other people, yo, who that? I don't know. Like they ain't come with you? Nah.
I mean, I should probably introduce the podcast.
Nah, you introduce us on. I turned this on. We ain't got to introduce. You can introduce us after this. Go ahead, Dre. We have a whole intro that you made up for this podcast that plays at the beginning.
Yo, you right.
So, yeah.
Go ahead.
See, Dre turns this podcast into a radio station.
Where am I put the claps?
When this is a podcast, you just hit the claps now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hit the claps now. You gotta loosen up, man.
Dre set a tempo when he first came here, and now he's not gonna be able to accept.
It's so weird.
Look, I mean, listen, man. This Dre.
It's so weird.
I'm sure you sometimes how uptight you be. I still think that you wear like tighty whities. Like,
why are you thinking about my underwear, bro?
Because you look like you act like a nigga that wear a tighty whitey underwear.
He said your balls ain't got no room in there. They suffocating.
So you just like so uptight. Like go get you a pair of briefs.
So you uptight, tighty whitey wearing ass niggas.
So to all of our listeners,
they got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday draw.
I do not.
That shit's dated.
And he got the actual days on them.
That shit is written into the elastic strap. What day do you
Monday through Sunday.
Hey, Erica, did you see my Tuesday underwear? I am not wearing my Wednesday.
And you look like you iron them shits too.
I wear my Mondays before I wear my Wednesdays.
You steam iron them shits, yo.
You can't wear wrinkled underwear.
You iron your underwear. You do like a nigga that wear
wrinkled underwear.
With starch.
Spraying them Jones.
Nigga be coming out looking like SpongeBob.
So I definitely wear for the ladies. I wear the ladies like I married.
You wear
I wear stretchable boxers. Stretchable because my weight goes up and down. So thank you for discussing this.
I'm just saying you just look like you label your underwear.
I don't label mine.
Andre Campbell Monday.
Look at what gets Kev perplexed.
If I lost my wallet and I died, they could just check my underwear.
They're gonna check my underwear for my name. What TV shows do you watch? What TV shows do you watch that just happens? Hey, this guy's dead. Check his underwear, buddy. All right. Whatever you say.
His underwear says Andre Campbell. I don't think he'd wear another man's underwear.
All right.
I'm just saying, man.
Who we got today? A special guest returning.
Yeah.
Alumni.
You know, we got Francis London in the building.
Yeah.
Dog, you jet setting out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to. What's up, fellas?
Ain't
much, bro.
We've been looking at you having famous white people taking pictures with your.
All right.
What? No, I'm just saying that's facts.
That's fucking.
You're
hilarious.
making it when famous white people say, "Hey, you know what, brother? I'm gonna give you a chance. Let me rock your let me rock your clothing line."
That's you're right though.
Exactly.
You're right.
How did you find yourself in those situations where you were able to get those people that stature to show off the greatness that you already knew you have in you?
I had to I knew I had to get a PR company. I knew I had to get in like a showroom. So that was the only way celebrities would get to wear my stuff or see my stuff through the stylist. So I got into one of the top 5 showrooms in LA, and that's how you're starting to see us get publicized because the stylists are putting them on the celebrities, and that's how I'm getting on covers. So yeah. But that shit's not free though. So
I know.
I wouldn't imagine.
yeah, the showroom costs me about $1,200 a month.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Jesus.
right, you get money. So when it comes to a dog, listen. First of all, I'm just gonna go crazy with the compliments only because I always be seeing them. I can't afford it right now. I will. Dog, them coats,
Coats.
Oh,
the
appreciate it.
bubble joints. Yo,
Appreciate it.
yo, come
Appreciate
on,
it.
man.
Appreciate it.
I can't wait for it to get cold again.
Yeah. That right there was inspired by I've always wanted a camo. You know, we from South Jersey, so we have street and we have country. You know what I'm saying? So like I knew I wanted to come up with my own camo print. You know what I mean? Because you know, back in our era, I remember when camo was hot, we all had the blue camo, green camo, black, orange, red, and we'll come to school dipped out. You know what I'm saying? Like thinking we DMX and Nas. So that's how that came about. I always want to do something where I could compete with like the high end brands because ain't too many of us in that lane. So I just wanted to jump in there since they like bite off us all the time. You know what I mean?
Would you consider yourself high end? I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But let me explain high end because a lot of people get it fucked up. And I see a lot of brands, you know, pulling their prices up, but that doesn't make you high end. High end is the quality of the fabric. Like some of my fabric, I have to outsource in South Korea, Pakistan. You know what I mean? A lot of people are getting their stuff wholesale from China. But my bubble coats, the downs, I have to outsource that. The quality ones, I have to outsource. That's why my prices are higher, not because I'm getting a random jacket and throwing on a design and then boosting the price up. Nah, that's not fair. I want to do that to our people. You know what I mean?
You can't have geese feathers in your jackets, dudes that's out there. They out there shooting them geese walking around in front of Wawa and stuffing them in their jacket.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, Wawa, I know Wawa
Yeah,
has a goose, but I'm just saying, you see them geese out there, you just can't be shooting them geese and putting the feathers in your jacket, bro.
and then making a meal.
Canada geese out there. They got Canada geese feathers in their jackets.
I mean,
It's the 2-for-1.
look at what goes through Kev's mind. Look at what you
Just saying, man.
So you've been out. You've been gone, man. What's been going on?
You know, traveling, been to Ghana twice in 5 months. Working on an Airbnb situation that my mom has built years ago. My mom built like this crazy estate. So she wanted to go in business and do Airbnb. So I'm helping my mom do that. So that's why I've been back and forth doing that in Ghana and at the same time doing my clothing line. So yeah, I'm a busy guy, man. Real busy.
See, man. Break down Africa to people, man, because they always put this fucking negative light on.
That's
You
right.
know, every time they show Africa, it's some old fucked up hut looking situation. It's always crazy. Like, tell them how beautiful it is because
Oh man, Ghana. I could speak for Ghana. I've only been to Ghana, so Ghana is just so beautiful. If you've been to Jamaica, Ghana and Jamaica similar. You know what I mean? It's just slower in Ghana. They're more laid back. It's just beautiful, man. The temperature, the skin, like the vibe. As soon as you get there, you'll feel it. Like you'll get goosebumps because you'll know you're home. You know what I mean? It's a different vibe. You know what I mean? Beautiful vibe.
I just got back from St. Thomas, man, and just being able to blend in with your people. Like you can just blend in, you just walking around. Even though you not from there, you walk. It ain't till you speak. They like, yo, where you from?
Facts. And you know, the love is real when you go overseas. Like when you go overseas to the islands, the love is real. They see it, they see us and they embrace us like brother, sister. Same thing with Ghana. When you go there, they're gonna embrace you. They're gonna love you, man, because they know. You know what I mean? You from like the sister home, you know what I mean?
Right.
Black Americans, they're like sisters and brothers to us. You know what I mean?
I haven't been yet. I need to be.
I got a question about Ghana. How what are your views, you know, towards the I've seen stuff about like people becoming refugees from Ghana because of political things that they're involved in where they could be either harmed or murdered and stuff like that. So they try to seek refugee, like when they go to Brazil or something like that. Do you see stuff like that, and do you know anything about that, like political views and shit?
Well, stuff like that don't happen in Ghana really because America is involved, and Ghana is like the staple country for Africa. So America's invested. So anything like that, America's going to put cease into it because they got a U.S. embassy over there. Ghana's part of NATO, so they're heavily protected. But you get a lot of Nigerians and other people from, outside of the country coming into Ghana because, work and it's less chill. It's really, really chill in Ghana, like really chill. So yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, I gotta make a trip.
I seen you out there, and I was like, man, that shit looks amazing.
It looks amazing.
Amazing, bro.
Yeah, until you're surprised when you go out there, there's a lot of Black Americans living there, man. Yeah,
really?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, man, John Sally crib is crazy out there. You got Michael Blackston. You got Beyonce and them are building up their crib out there. You got You got what's his name? Anthony Anderson. He got a crib out there. Yeah, people are starting to come out there and build cribs out there. So like, yeah, y'all gotta come visit. End of the year, my Airbnb will be up. So anybody that want to come visit Ghana, you'll have a place to stay.
That's good to know.
Be doing tours, so we'll take you to coast, all that. Yeah,
ain't that Joan big? Ain't that Joan big? Like the Airbnb?
It was like
it looks huge.
Oh yeah, it's huge. My mom had an idea 20 years ago, and her vision came to light, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
Man, it's crazy. You seen
so
that?
dope,
I haven't seen it.
I gotta check that out, man. Because I keep saying I want to go back to Africa. That's got to be one I got to check in the box, bro. Because going back to the homeland, it's just like I said. I've been to Jamaica. I've been to Bermuda. Recently, St. Thomas. Else I've been there. Yeah, somewhere else I can't. But it's just different when you're around your people. You don't get that vibe like you do in America. It's like you're dominant over here, so nobody's looking at you crazy. You just walking around blending in. Over here, yeah, you chilling. Yeah. You feel relaxed. You walk past a cop, you don't get that feel of like, man, this dude gonna mess with me.
Oh, let me tell you, the cops in Ghana, let me tell you how. This is why I love going to Ghana, right? When you go to Ghana, as soon as you go wherever you're resting your head, you could take your ID, leave it in the dresser. You would never need your ID. Never. Unless you're driving, you don't need your ID. That's one. So that's one freedom that you don't realize. The second one is if a cop pulls you over, you can give him a little bit of money and he'll let you go. You know what I mean? That's two. And he talked to you with respect. He talked to you like he's your uncle. So it ain't crazy. Yeah, they got a machine gun and all that, but they'll come to you more like, especially if you're American, they'll be like, oh, you know what? Yo, help me out here. Let me get like $20. But $20 in their money. So you just give them $20, which is like $3.50, $4. You know what I mean? And they good and they let you buy it. But if you smoking weed, they gonna hem you up. You gonna pay like, if you get caught with like a joint, you gonna pay like $2,000. You know what I mean?
In their money or American money?
In American money.
Why? Why you say that?
Because that's how they get their money. So they be waiting on foreigners. And let me tell you, Ghana too, soon as they see you, like me, even me, they call me American nigga. Like when they see me, they know off rip, like I'm not from there. Like they just be like, yeah, you're American. Like they could tell. Yeah, our skin different. We glow different. We look different over it. Yeah, to them. Yeah, they could tell.
It ain't because you wearing ugly Duklyn.
Nah.
They're like, yo, come on, high fashion.
Both my parents are Ghanaian. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? But I've been in America most of all my life. So when I went there twice, they knew I was from America.
How long does it take you to get that African glow? Because I know when I was in St. Thomas, I got that different tan. You get a different tan from being out there, son, dog.
Oh yeah, you do.
I'm dead ass.
Like 3 days. Nah, he right.
I'm telling
though.
you the truth.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Oh
But
yeah,
bro,
you know,
I
Kev
haven't
go there. Kev gonna come back looking brown as shit. You know what I mean? Kev
come
gonna
back.
come.
He keeps
a whole
showing
different
off.
nigga. He
Yeah,
gonna come
I wait,
back a
dog.
whole
Kev
different
come
nigga,
back
man.
with the last
Yeah,
dragon
I
glow.
came back with a different. I came back with a different tan. I've been in the sun
Started
before,
walking around the
but
house
you
saying,
go,
"Who's the master?"
you get that island tan. Is a different. You get a different.
He was an island
Even in
boy.
Africa, you're gonna get a different tan. That's why you don't blend in. But
Yeah.
yeah, these two.
He called you an island boy.
I don't call me
I'm
that
just-
goofy stuff, dog.
I'm just saying, bro. I haven't traveled. You keep telling me how you went to St. Thomas and you came back different.
You come back with a different glow. He knows what I'm talking about. You come back with a different, and you came back with a different tan.
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's not the same tan you would get staying in here.
I got when I went to St. Thomas, I came back with a lifetime tan.
I went to
He
Atlantic City.
went to Florida. He came back. He went to
I
Florida.
was gonna say Atlantic City, but whatever.
Nah,
Whatever, dog.
Came back.
I want my glow.
tan.
I'm light skinned right now. I need my glow.
You know what I'm talking about? That different glow you
When
get.
you got that glow,
Hey,
Would you say that the sun is different?
it is.
Oh, everything is different.
Everything
Even
is
the
different.
fruit, you be fucked up. Orange don't look orange over there. Your bananas ain't the bananas that you eat over there. Bananas over there got seeds in the bananas.
Word?
Yeah, like it's supposed to. Oranges is like greenish, little brown. It's orange. It's weird. It just the fruits just look so different.
So the oranges aren't orange?
Nah, and they spoil. Like, boom. I went there the first time, so I'll go grocery shopping. I'm buying hella fruits.
Right.
And my driver looks at me like, yo, why are you buying so much fruits? I'm like, man, I'm shopping for the week. He's like, for the week? They're going to spoil in 3 days. I was like, yeah, whatever. Part of us being Americanized, we think we know it all. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. Man, them shit spoiled in like 3 days, man. 3 days.
That's
3 days.
You got to think.
Apples, all that.
So the fruits
spoiled.
are different.
So
the snozberries taste like
they don't put that
snozberries?
pesticides and all that to make your fruits last longer and shit like that.
We can talk about the American diet and literally what they, that's the one thing about TikTok and all that. Like, a lot of people don't like them. Kev too old for it, but like when it comes to like the internet, that's the one thing you do get some information that's credible. I'll be seeing one. I saw one TikTok that said, "Yo, if you look at the numbers when you buy a banana and there's like a little sticker on it, there's numbers on there, and like the first number means that it's not real, or so it's like a 4 or some crazy stuff like that." And I go to the grocery store and I'm looking at all them Jones, boom, 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 and they the long bananas. Now I heard the real bananas was like this big.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me.
And you can't find those bananas in the States. Like,
nope.
Yeah,
you can't find them. So yeah,
even
that's
crazy.
crazy.
You gotta taste the chicken, like the chicken on the eye or the beef.
They got chicken in St. Thomas.
It's a different taste. It's not that. Now I'm talking about. I'm just talking. Now I'm gonna talk about the chicken I eat in Jamaica. Talk about that. The chicken I had. Yeah, the chicken I had in Jamaica is different.
St. Thomas Americanized though?
No, they don't. They don't. They get a lot. They got stuff. No, if you go, I was going in the hoods. Like I was eating in the hoods. I was eating.
I mean, we was
I
too.
was eating amongst the people.
I was really upset when I was in St. Thomas, and I know that my sister and my wife will be like, "Damn, he'll never get over this." But I bought a little bottle of ketchup, small bottle of ketchup. That shit was $8, and I lost my mind because the bottle of ketchup was like this big, bro. And I was like, "What am I gonna do with this? I'm gonna put ketchup on 4 hamburgers and it's over."
Yeah, because they gotta
import everything.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, you know what I mean?
So it's in reverse, pretty much.
Yeah, they got like you get like if you get the goats, like they got like people heard goats out there, they heard the chickens. You can taste that. Like when I went to Jamaica, I remember I was on this I went to this place in the middle of the ocean. It was a bar in the middle of the ocean. You had to take a ferry out there, and it's made out of all driftwood. I got some rice and fish.
I remember you told me,
yeah, boy, literally jumped in the ocean with a harpoon gun, shot my fish, gutted them right there, cooked them up. It's the best fish I ever had in my life, dog. You can't get nothing any fresher than Literally, he dragged the joint out the ocean.
Did you get some bread with it?
Nah, it was nothing out there but rum,
Yeah,
rice, nothing
pull
but
out-
rum, rice, and
Yeah,
fish.
because
That's it.
it's fresh fish. It's
Fresh
boned
fish.
up.
Fresh
There's
fish.
a lot of bones in there.
No, it is. But it'd be
You know
good.
what I mean?
It'd be good.
Nah,
What's the best meal you had out there in Ghana?
Man, I'm gonna say fufu and peanut butter soup. That's my go-to. Like,
All right, you break it down because I need to know what it is.
so it's like cassava, and
Cassava
then
leaf?
it's like starch, yeah, but it's starch, and you knead it until it comes like doughy. And then you get like the soup, pine nut soup, and then you can have whatever. I'll have salmon in it with some fish, but you can have oxtail, you can have beef, chicken, whatever. It's amazing though. That's like my go-to whenever I'm in Ghana. It's like my favorite meal to eat.
Is it a restaurant that does it, or you like got an auntie out there that
No,
just
you can go to the restaurant to eat it, or you can get your house lady to make it.
Excuse me? A what? I'm sorry, you're what?
Like a housemaid. Y'all would call it like a housemaid.
So
Yo,
when you're renting out,
where
when you're
are y'all from? That you just go to St. Thomas every weekend. You got housemaids. I don't know what you do, but you do a lot of. Where are y'all getting y'all money from?
Like in Ghana, it's kind of customary. If you have a certain level of money or status, you have housemaids, and they take care of your daily operation as far as your house. You have a driver, you have a maid, you have a cook, all that. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm moving to Ghana.
It's like normal over there. So y'all might think it's crazy, and you pay them, of course, but you don't pay them like you would pay in the States. Like in the States, you'll probably have to pay $1,200, $1,500. But over there, you give them like maybe probably good $50 to $100 a week, and they good. Yeah.
All right. I'm moving to Ghana.
I told you, bro.
I'm
You
moving to
can
Ghana.
move there. You can move like my mom. She's moving this. My mom already talked about it. She's moving to St. Thomas once she retired because she can get her pension and everything sent over there. She's gonna buy her a little house.
yeah, because it's still in America.
Buy her a little house in the hills, get her
You're
house
right.
made up, and
Yeah,
just
it's under the United States, Virgin Islands and all that.
because the British Virgin Islands, you can. Where I was staying
US
at
territory. That's right.
yeah, you can look out and see. I could look out and see the Brit. Where I was staying, I could see the British Virgin Islands. Like you could just see the island.
Yeah, yeah,
it's crazy.
But I'll tell you the flip side of things.
bro.
Okay.
I'll tell you flip side of things. In Ghana, you got to buy everything. So like if you see somebody driving a Range Rover, they bought it cash. Your house is bought cash. And that's what it taught me. The difference between money. Like America, we got credit. So we can get a house on credit, we can get a car on credit, and make payments. Over there, nah, you gotta put the money up front, and that's it. So it was like it showed me like that's real money over there. Because over here, we lucky. You don't need, and if you need a Range Rover, how you gonna come up with $100,000 cash to pay for it?
That's
Like,
my next car.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. America, thank God you give us credit to where you got a 750 and up and a good job. You can leave off the lot with $4,000 or $5,000 down. You know what I mean? Or maybe 10. Over there, nah, they're not having that. So there's a flip side of everything, bro. So it's like pros and cons over there.
You got to come there with duffel bags.
Yep, cash. And you
Can
gotta pay
buy
everything
everything.
U.S. money.
Oh.
They only take U.S. money.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
Even if period. So if you were born and raised in Ghana, your form of income comes in the American dollar.
No, that's the tricky part.
Okay.
No, your money comes in cities, right? But they'll say you want to buy this car, $30,000, $100 US. You know what I mean? Like you want to buy a house, $150,000 US. Everything US dollars when they selling it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
But if you working and you and getting paid in cities, you ain't gonna be able to pay for all that.
Wow.
That's crazy. That seems okay. That's how they get you. There's the con.
Now work from
For sure.
home.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like you can work from home and work. I'm just thinking about how to move there. So I'm sorry. I was just
Yeah, you can still make an you can make American dollar
right,
working from home
right,
and pay in the American dollar.
right.
But it'll probably cost the same amount.
No. If you getting paid in US dollars, like you was living in Ghana remotely and you was getting paid US dollars, your US dollar would go way further. It's 6-1 over there. Matter of fact, it was 6.5 to 1. So your money good over there. Yeah.
So if somebody you said if somebody purchased a Range Rover flat out,
A bean.
but a Range Rover here is somewhere from 90,000 to 100,000.
No, the new ones is 120. I'm looking for one.
Yeah. So
you're not paying cash though.
Nope.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it would cost the same amount if you were in Ghana.
Yeah, it'll cost you $100 grand. $100 grand.
American dollars.
American dollars.
Yeah,
American
so you'd be spending the same amount.
Same amount.
So your things would probably
Still
cost maybe not the house because the house is built in Ghana.
Right. Okay.
The work and the compensation wouldn't equal to the same amount.
So they're still importing the car. That's why it's so much money.
That would make sense.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's a popular car that is made in Africa?
Oh, it's called, oh man, jeez.
Something that you compare to like a BMW.
Not a BMW.
Oh, no, I don't got
like a Ford.
But they got
something
that's equivalent to
a Ford.
A Toyota.
Okay.
It's called, oh man.
Which are pretty good too. The new Camrys.
I've seen it. It's a nice truck too. They got nice cars. Dang, it's going. Hold on.
Now I gotta look it up.
Yeah,
see, because we're so used to seeing vehicles that we see every day driving past us. You see Toyotas, but I've never really seen a car from Africa or I can't say I've seen one from Australia or
you know what I mean? Subaru.
Well, I'm talking about obviously Subaru is
Subaru from Australia.
Yeah, but that's
is it a Kantanka?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Let me see that thing.
Yeah. You see the they showed you the truck?
It does look like a truck.
Yeah. That's what they make over there. It's nice. It's nice.
Send me the picture. I'll put it up on the screen.
Yeah, that's like a Ford.
Oh, it look like a Jeep.
Yeah.
Send it.
They make that in Ghana. The guy owns the whole thing.
We get money, American dollars.
How much do they go for?
American dollars?
Oh, I have no idea.
It should say in the article.
It should say it in there.
15 grand.
Yeah.
Well,
I like that.
I have to look. It's a star too.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
And that's the star of Ghana. Yeah.
Look at they.
It's a limo.
Look at their Escalade.
That's a stretch, John.
Yeah, that's crazy to me because I would have never thought about that. I thought
they imported everything.
The same imports are.
You gotta understand, man. It's not like it's an island. Africa itself is a big country in its own, man.
$20,000.
Cheapest one.
The cheapest
one is 20.
Yo, the Kantanka go crazy.
Yeah, they buying them. They buying them out there.
I wonder why nobody brings them over here.
Because
are they not regulated?
Who? The U.S.? Yeah, all right. You think they're gonna let some? Yeah, all right.
Like African man.
African.
You say,
my goodness, what?
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Man,
I gotta get out more.
They would take everybody out of business because once black folk know that an African was behind a luxury car, man, we be buying his shit.
Yeah,
we be buying it.
You are so right.
We be like, yo, fuck Mercedes, man.
Yeah, but can't you buy it and then have it brought over?
Every rap song. It'd be every rap song.
Thinking. Somebody should do.
You can buy it and have it brought over.
That's crazy to me because that
I
to
don't
me
think so,
would be something.
because the specs, you're gonna have to change the specs.
Yeah, the specs.
You just change it, change the steering wheel.
No, it's not that, dog. It's the emissions and everything.
Yeah,
everything. You're gonna have to check the specs. And America gonna make it hard, bro.
That's crazy.
They're gonna make it hard, bro. They gonna.
He should just make one with the American specs, just so he can bring it over.
You ever heard?
That's a lot of bread, bro. I got.
It is, but when you selling cars already.
And at that point,
if you already selling cars and making the cars, you only need one prototype.
Yeah, but I think he would have had it over here if he would have been able to already.
I know it sounds easier than it is, but
yeah.
I mean that's got to be the aspiration. You think, right?
You heard about?
We talking about America allowing an African company, automobile company. You know what I mean?
We need to make that known.
You know, they steal everything from Africa.
We need to make
any
that
damn
known.
way. Y'all heard about that dude who created a car that runs off of water?
No.
And then he died.
Sounds like a good idea, but water's
Yeah,
precious.
then he died.
But the hardest thing is though, would they be able to have us buy their vehicles too? Because you know, Americans, we be like, I ain't buying that nigga shit. It's gonna break down. It's gonna be fucking. You know what I mean? I don't know.
It's always because they always hire they do all the time. They always hire one. I hate to use the term. They always hire one nigga to throw the okie doke on everybody, dog.
Yeah,
but we used to say that about back in the day. We used to say that about Hyundai, about Kia when they first came out. What
Kia
you be like? When somebody be like, they got a Hyundai, you be like, a Honda? You mean a Honda? Nah, a Hyundai.
Okay, think about black clothing.
Kev, you got the best weed in the world because your eyes be half closed.
Every single day.
Hey, yo, listen, no bullshit. A few episodes ago, this guy thought I was asleep. So I'm looking and I see him looking at me and I see him tap Kev and I look at him and he like, oh, I thought you was asleep, bro. Or live on air, and I'm like, nigga,
no,
what?
because you're sitting there like this.
Nah, your eyes be like this.
And he's fell asleep like that before.
They be thinking I'm asleep. So a couple
times
like,
how do he make it through the episode?
He doesn't.
This man eats a couple Mario mushrooms and smokes 2 Dutches, and they're like, all right,
I've been shrooms.
I got 20.
You mess with the shrooms?
Yes, sir.
It's a good time, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time.
Where does it take y'all? Like, where does
it takes me personally? It lets me process things even about myself the way I wouldn't normally process or accept things. It lets me see people in a different light or objects in a different light. I'm dead ass, no bullshit.
I think it just fries you up.
I've come to conclusions about myself that actually I've used since I've come to the conclusion that has been beneficial for me mentally.
Yo, Frank, does it make you like have these like closing ideas when you take them? Like, yo, let me freak this and freak it that way when you take the shrooms.
No, man.
Nah, it don't take you that. It don't take you that far.
He's trying to have a good time.
Not freak like that. I mean, freak it out. Like, you know what I mean? Like me.
Nah, I just do shrooms like maybe 3 times out of the year. I don't do them habitually, but I probably do it 3 times out of the year. You know what I mean? But they're amazing. They're amazing. And the only reason why I only do my cousins, he grows them, and I only get them when I'm in LA. So that's the only time. You know what I mean? So I'm like 3 times.
So you get real ones. I feel like the ones you get might be a little tamped down because you put them in chocolate, right?
I don't put them in anything.
No, like you get them in chocolate, right?
I can get chocolate bars, but they normally come from the West Coast too.
Oh, the West Coast got the best shrooms too?
Well, I don't know.
You should go get an authentic one, man. Go flip your cow pie over
and go get a cap.
You know what I mean? Clean it
off. I
don't
even know what you're talking about. Go get you a cap.
Take a mushroom cap.
What's a cap?
The cap of the mushroom.
What do you think mushrooms come in?
Caps.
I got mushrooms here right now. You want to see them?
I'm never taking a mushroom, and I'm never doing any drugs with you ever again.
Look. He had one edible. He had one piece of an edible.
Last time Dre did an edible, man.
Jesus.
He thought somebody couldn't breathe. His heart stopped.
Yeah, edibles is different, man. It's different. You might as well just smoke it.
Kev's
edibles
addicted.
Is dangerous, bro.
I'll never do it again. Kev
addicted to edible talk.
Kev spent 2 years telling us how he'll never do drugs, and then started doing edibles every weekend.
Not every weekend, but if I need to go to sleep, like if I need to go, I got one from Kev one time. I ain't gonna lie, listen. I ate that shit and legit, I was flying. You remember Doctor Strange when the chick punched him in his chest and he started falling through the universes?
Yeah.
That's how I was on this edible. I could not stop falling through these universes. I couldn't stop it. I'm like,
Kev snapped out on us.
I had to lay on the couch like
after having an edible. He snapped out on us and he said, "Y'all have this is how y'all feel. This is what y'all go through when y'all take edibles. It should be illegal to feel this good. I can't believe that y'all go through this. I feel so happy." I can't believe that y'all do this every day.
Nah, the effects of crack are definitely.
Well, you took crack. What you
can
smoked
be-
was crack that day because I don't know what you was on.
No,
that had
never.
you.
Yeah,
This dude was rolling around in the front on my grass.
I was not rolling around.
Yeah,
we had a lot of examples of
terrified.
crackheads. Where we from,
Yo, he was literally. Watch this. Dre was literally catch. I mean, I'm like on his hands and knees, looking through the window while we were doing the show. Yo, I'm dying out here. Was he not? Kev?
I said, I'm about to pass
Kev
out.
was so mad at me because he was like, "What you give Dre?" And then I gave Kev something stronger, and he was like, "I don't know what the fuck Dre was going through." He was like, "I don't know what the fuck he was going through." Dre was battling
Once again,
his own demons.
at the time, I wasn't eating meat.
What's that got
On
to
the
do
time,
with anything?
because have you ever not ate meat for a long time?
You was going through meat withdrawals.
No. See, and we talked about this. See, that's why you 280 fucking pounds.
crazy.
Bro, have you ever like stopped eating meat for a certain amount of time and eating fruits and vegetables and stuff and water?
Yeah, I'm pescatarian, so I don't really eat meat.
When you do that for a certain amount of time, you can do something like if you drink, you feel the effects more.
Mm-hmm.
Like it really is like that. And I've done it multiple times. When you drink, you feel the effects more. Like if you take a lot of times I'll take like a ibuprofen if I got a headache.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm not eating you will get headaches if you stop eating meat for a certain amount of time when you first start. Like the effects are like that. So when it came to his whatever the hell he gave me, the effects were that much more intense.
So you're telling me to have a good time, stop eating meat for like 3 months and take what Kev got.
All you gotta do is do it for like 2 weeks.
Do
it for 2 weeks and drink water, fruit,
to
and
have
vegetables.
a good
I
time.
heard
He
him.
didn't even say, "Oh, to
him.
get to where you got that day." I need to. Kev said to have a good time because Kev is looking for the next level.
I mean, y'all want to talk about clothes or what?
Yeah, we gonna talk
Y'all want to talk about clothes?
Look, Dre mad. He's talking about Kev now. He's talking about Dre. Get upset.
Let's talk about.
I just want to get the attention off of me. That's all. Nah, but I feel like everything we went over about like Ghana was mad informational because I've never known any of that stuff, let alone that an Airbnb out there might be the move for me at least.
You know what I wanna talk about real quick that was kind of dope to me is there was a time period, which I mean I'm pretty sure it still goes on to this day, but my brother used to go to the thrift shops and find clothes at the thrift shops and make these fucking dope ass outfits and be like, y'all spent $25 in here, y'all spent $17 in here, and look at this, and put an outfit together. And if you didn't know that he was buying, if he wasn't telling you where he was getting it from, you would have known different. That's them time periods, bro.
It's still the same. I bought it's crazy you said that. I went over there, went to the fabric factory out there, and I bought like 37 yards of fabric, and it cost me about $130. If it was the States, it'll cost me about $1,400 or $1,500.
Wow.
So yeah, so I went and I came back. I said, "Fuck the clothes, fuck everything." I left it back in Ghana. I took all that 37 yards and just took my toiletry shit, and that's it. I was like, "Fuck that! I gotta buy it all because I can't go back without buying all that." In the States, yes, I'm talking about $1,500, easy.
That's crazy.
So you feel like you found a new distributor for you that you are. That you like, you're willing to keep going back and forth. I mean, you already got a reason to go back to Ghana. You got the little spot out there you ready to rent out and whatnot.
Yeah.
But now you got more business out there.
Yeah. Of course, like I know I'm gonna retire soon over there, so why not? Yeah, I'm getting ready to probably the next 5 years, I'll have my residence in Ghana and then have like a little small crib in the States and just come back and forth. But mainly, I'll be living in Ghana, man. Ghana's where it's at. That's just where it's at. I mean, for real.
So you say retire.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like like officially, I'd be living in Ghana, like retired from having everything I do in America, like all my business.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna transfer it over there. Like I want to build I'm gonna build my own factory in Ghana, and start making my own fabrics from scratch. I do kind of sew now, so all I gotta do is go to Fabric District, get the fabric, and make what I want to make, so I don't have to always pay, for Pakistan or Italy, South Korea. You know what I mean? I could just make everything there.
That's so crazy, yo.
Yeah.
That's like from the inception to the end. All right, so let's get back to it. So right now you saying to get your stuff in more people on more people's eyes. Ugly Duckling, by the way. To get them in more people's eyes, you're dealing with a newer company, right?
A PR.
One of the top companies, a PR company.
Oh yeah, and a showroom. Yep.
So what goes into finding this company or this company finding you? I know you talked about. All right, go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go.
No, so how I find that out was it's all about hard work and God, man. Because now the PR company is they own a PR company and they own a showroom. So they own their own publications and then they have their own showroom. So yeah, so how that happened was I was on Clubhouse and I got real tight with Laurel DeWitt. Now, Laurel DeWitt is like a known celebrity jeweler / designer that she does like metal jewels, and she's done work for like Gwen Stefani, Jennifer Lopez, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Meg Thee Stallion. The list goes on. So I got real cool with her, and her one of her good friends is a stylist. She saw my bag, and she got real cool with me. I went to LA, and she called me. She needed help to style D Smoke. So I went out there, helped her style D Smoke. She liked my work, and then she was like, "Yo, I know this PR company / showroom you need to get into." So I hit them up, but I didn't have the requirements. Like you needed like 10,000 followers, a blue check, all that, and I didn't have it. So she was like, "Yo, can you fly out to LA to meet me for a meet to see if you can get in a PR company?" I was like, "Yeah." Flew out there. She saw my bag. She saw the wallet. She was like, "Yo, be honest, you don't have the credentials to get in here, but because you know Ambika, we're going to give you a chance." And she let me in there, gave me a chance. And yeah, it ain't cheap, but like, yeah, it was worth it. So from there, that's when we just started popping up in various different places. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Have you noticed any changes since then?
Oh yeah, come on, youngin. Here go my son. Yo, what's up? I'm doing the podcast. Say what's up to everybody.
What up? What up?
What's good?
What's good with your family?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, bet. No issues. But yeah, a lot of things has changed since then. Like as far as notoriety, relationships. You know, a lot's changed. So yeah,
That's awesome.
Remain humble.
You know, we're not done. I'm just saying this. You know, we 100% support you. I know Kev got a hoodie. I didn't get a chance to get a hoodie at the pop-up shop when you had one.
Oh, I got it on right now.
Oh yeah, Kev,
Ugly Duckling right here.
Kev home team.
I've been grabbing Ugly Ducklings since they were at the Berlin Farmers Market. Sitting outside on tables selling wool hats and you know what I mean, all types of shit. Little shirts, from the bottom.
Yeah, hold on to that. So that shit's gonna be worth money. Nigga.
Yeah, we still got
original
pieces. I go to pop-up shops and all that. You know what I mean? That's stuff on the team for sure. I've been in this man's home and his parents have fed me.
Yeah.
And he introduced me to powdered milk. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, canned milk.
Canned milk and all that. You know what I'm saying? They used to have 2 crazy ass German shepherds at their house. I watched him attack somebody, and now you know what I mean. So I've been
Disclaimer, that was
look at what he enjoys.
Yeah, it was. We had some crazy times when we was kids. You know what I'm saying? Like Chislehurst was like the Sandlot to us.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You know, when we do have people on here, because there's different tiers of like, you know, what you do. You know what I mean? Like there's people who start out, which I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the, you know, doing the t-shirts or doing their, and we always refer them to you. Like, yo, you should, yo, you got
need to,
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he could really get, at least you can learn from what he's doing, even if you watch from afar.
Example of coming from the mud and kicking your way through every place that you need to get to. Finding where you need to go and making that shit happen is a prime example. That's why I refer them to him, because it's good quality and you can see the steps and the process is taken. Even if you don't take every step, you know what I mean? He's showing you what has been done to be a successful way to go about things. So
okay, the blue check thing.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what it takes to get a blue check, and why wouldn't you have one already? You should.
Well, you know, it's about amount of publications and, you know, amount of followers you have. It's politics, but it's all good because the core fan base or consumer of Ugly Duckling, they don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? They've been supportive since day one, watching me grow from a $40 t-shirt to an $800 duffel bag. You know what I'm saying? So it took grinding and really, obsessing. I had to obsess about my craft. I loved it so much. That's the only way I became as good as I am, because I obsess about this shit day in, day out. That means so. And it's so crazy. In my world, I would be what you would call a young LeBron, you know what I'm saying, in my world. I'm a young LeBron, you know what I mean, come from Chislehurst, but I just remain so humble to where I just like remaining regular. I'm gonna always be regular because I'm from trees and dirt. You feel me? Like that's another motivation I keep in me, because you know where we from, they try to clown that, like, you know, trees and dirt. It was never like we were from like somewhere that was considered dope or it was a badge of honor. It was always frowned upon. Like Chislehurst and West Daco is intertwined, so it was look like we were the dirty boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And looking back at it, we was this country a little bit. We was this more country than Sicklerville niggas. You know what I'm saying? But we were country. But we give you that good old fashioned ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? So I love that about where we grew up at, because, you know, we had black teachers, we had black principals, you know what I mean? Our cooks were black, you know what I'm saying? Everything was black where we came from. And so yeah, that grind and that excellence. I remember, you know, 6th grade, if you ain't had your grades right, they'll put you in a room and give you a few slaps to get in order. Like they ain't playing no games.
What is that?
I remember.
I was doing that out here.
I remember they was calling your parents. And your parents would come up there and they would allow your ass.
Yes,
I seen
in the office.
I seen
if your parent came in the principal's office and you was getting your ass whooped, they closing the door like, oh yeah, because we know what type you wilding up. And they was nobody was getting called on. Nope. And I guarantee you, your ass went back to class and you did what the fuck you was supposed to do.
I seen the joint happen,
and all the teachers knew what happened. All of them. It was like there was no emails back then. They literally had a little meeting during the lunch. It's like, so you know, such parent came up here and they got their ass tagged up in the office. You know what I mean? And they'll use that threat in the future. Do you need me to call your mother again? Like, nah, I just went through that. I'm good.
But that's the thing. You knew your teachers. Your teachers knew you. They knew your family. You couldn't get away with nothing.
That was what was great about West Saco and Chislehurst, is that everybody knew each other because they all grew up. They went to school together too. You know what I'm saying? So shit was crazy.
Loved it because you fuck with West Echo. If you from Chislehurst, you better fucking help out, or they gonna come whip your ass. Same thing. If you from Chislehurst and somebody fuck with you and you from West Echo, you had to fight. You know what I mean? You had to represent. So it was like that's how it was, and I just loved the black excellence back then. Just our generation was the last of seeing like real black excellence. Like them teachers were smart, beautiful. They had swag. And they will whip your ass, and they ain't take no shit. Like I just loved it. I still remember my teachers, Miss Gardry, Miss Griffin, Miss
she became Miss Miles while I was there.
Yeah, Miss Miles Facts, and then Miss Davis. Then you had Miss Woods, Miss Barker. Like the list goes on. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just love it, man. I love where I'm from, where I grew up. Well. I'm from London, but I grew up in Chislehurst, so yeah, love that shit.
Would you say at this point that you walk into some, speaking of black excellence and representing us, would you say that you walk into some rooms now and it's a little, you know what I mean, and obviously there's lack of representation for us, but you just feel uncomfortable when you walk in certain rooms, or when you walk in, it's like, nah, I see somebody from, from my walk of life that I can actually relate to. You know what I'm saying? At this point in your career.
Nah, man, it's still uncomfortable as fuck. But I play it off. You know what I mean? And I'm only uncomfortable because I know my demeanor is strong, and I'm 6'1" and I'm black, and I'm a different kind of designer. Most designers, they well polished. They speak with a different vernacular than I do. You know what I mean? I'm abrasive. I'm a hip hop cat, so I'm different. And that's the only time. That's the only reason why I feel uncomfortable, because I know I'm making them feel uncomfortable, because I'm a different nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't come off like Virgil. I don't come off like Ye. I don't come off like Salehi. You know what I'm saying? I come off like me. Somebody that's, you would think I'm a rapper because I come off that way. Like, I love hip hop, and that's how I was able to create my designs, all through hip hop. And I grew up in the golden era, the flyest niggas. So that's where I get all my inspirations from. You know what I'm saying?
So that you honestly lead me to my next question. You know what I mean? I think before, when we had you on before, we talked about a lot of stuff. I think that was still one of our best episodes, probably to date.
Yeah.
So we went over everything, but now I just kind of want to see what you feel, especially since the landscape changed a little bit since then. Yeah. How do you feel about Kanye's effect? You mentioned Kanye and Virgil.
Yeah.
How do you feel about his effect on pretty much on the culture today, as far as how, I mean, I know he got his antics, but how do you feel about his effect on today's culture and his message? Are you in agreement with kind of how he delivers it, or nah, boy, crazy?
Nah, he is absolutely the godfather of this shit. Like, he is breaking doors. Like, if people understand, when you get into this, like for me, for instance, right, I'm doing leather bags and wallets, and I'm dealing with real genuine leather, and I'm outsourcing all my parts. It gets assembled in China, but I still have to outsource some of my parts, my zippers from Holland. You know what I'm saying? So like that right there, just that for a person that's black to navigate that is hard. You know what I'm saying? So like I see how Kanye's able to do it, and it gives me inspiration. Like, yo, this dude can do it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? And so I look at the other shit he does. I mean, shit, some of this shit I don't agree with, but we all human and we ain't all perfect. But what he does for like guys like us coming up, like watching him, dog, he's like killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gives me the push to keep fighting, because I know I could be one of the first black fashion houses ever. And that's my goal. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm working on.
Yo, if you could style anybody, my bad. I ain't trying to take over.
Go ahead,
If
take over.
you
Like,
could
yo,
style,
This is around that time.
if you could
About that
style
time.
any, no, ain't that? No. This is just a genuine question.
This nigga's the Noriega.
This is just a genuine question. I'm not though. I'm gonna give y'all. I got questions. My bad. If you could style anybody though, like I don't care if they did. If you could just say, you know what, I need to put my paintbrush on that person, other than yourself, who would it be?
Man,
perfect canvas.
I like the fact he had to take
I would, you know what? To be honest, my perfect canvas would be a homeless person. I would take a homeless person and like show them like how I can design them, and like I would like show him what I think is dope. Like I would give him my creation and turn him into a swan. I'll take that ugly duckling and turn him into a swan.
Oh shit!
Hey yo,
write that down, Dre.
Hey yo,
Write that down.
Hey yo. If you ever decide, I ain't got no money to do that as like a viral campaign, I'm all in on that. I would love to see that. That is the dopest answer fire. I've ever heard. What's the time?
I was just being honest.
But that's the fact
that
how you put that together was fire.
Oh.
That was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I'm a rapper that just loves to just design, because you know what I mean. Some of the shit I come up with, people say, be like, "Yo, you sure?" Even though I used to rap, but yeah, that's how I be feeling coming on. I mean,
that is crazy. Yo, that'd be a dope viral campaign.
Yeah,
and like, and that's something that's not. I'm not telling you. I'm just saying, if in my brain, there's this guy named what the hell's his name? His nickname is Charlie Rocket, but he basically goes around in this. He used to be in his 2 Chainz, like he's a white guy, and he goes around and he does things like that. He had a viral campaign of helping this homeless guy, like who drew portraits and stuff like that, throw his first art John, like what do you call it? Art gallery, and just a dude on the street. Just dude on the street and changed his life. And I just think that's the dopest thing ever. That's why that what you just said connected with me on a different one. Listen, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead. What questions y'all got?
Go ahead, Drake gets this thing where he don't, he gets on his road with his questions. I'll let him get his radio shit on.
Yeah. Don't look at me like that.
You have that. You
bring that energy. I just bring the goofiness to make people feel comfortable. And then after I loosen everybody up, you come in with the questions.
That's because you ain't been in St. Thomas in a while. That's why you gotta go back. You gotta go back to get your flavor.
I have my flavor. I'm called Kevin Durant. That's what I do. I rant. I talk my shit. I have a good time. I make you feel at ease on the Opinionated podcast.
That answer just kind of stopped me in my tracks. I'm gonna be honest. Like I actually want to process that
because it's different, man. You imagine, you know what I mean?
Just the way he put that and intertwined with the ugly duckling
was so fire. I thought you were gonna say like Jay-Z or something, bro.
Nah. See, everybody want to. That's the cliche. That's the cliche answer, dog. Like,
no, but you know what it is for me though. It's like the people that I think around me, around this area that I consider fly. If they rock it, you know what I'm saying, and they rock it to where I'm like, oh shit, that's fire. Then it's done its job. I'm not really beat for celebrities. Like I wouldn't. You know what I mean? It wouldn't do nothing for me. You know what I mean? For real.
Yeah. Are you ever going to do you probably already did, but like, are you got any shows coming up? Like,
Got shows coming up, but keeping it quiet. You know what I mean? I just like, maneuvering quietly. I'm not one of them designers that want to be like, hey, everybody, it's me. That's why I just be, maintaining, being private. I'm very private. So yeah, I got like fashion shows coming up. No, I can't say that, but yeah, I got some stuff coming up, man. I can't really say, but yeah,
I got
you. Big things are coming from trees and ducks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to see. I want to see it because I be seeing some of them fashion shows. I'm like, ain't nobody wearing that shit, bro. You ever see somebody
You ain't never put a trash bag on before?
Nah, I be looking like, yo, who is why she got high heels that look like feet on her feet?
That'd be dope.
Ostrich feet.
Yeah, I be seeing some weird shit on there. I'll be like, yo, is that a hand as a shoe? What? Who would wear that?
Yo,
Nah, but see, you know what, Kev, and that's the thing. Like, the average person would say that, right? But they actually do be wearing that shit. Some of the stuff that's on the runway, they wear it. Yeah, you can go down now. You go to Paris or you go to Milan. You know, fashion areas of the world, Japan, like Tokyo and all that. Yeah, they be fly as fuck wearing shit like that you may think is odd. But you be, you know what I mean? When you see it in person, it's like, wow. Like the bravery, you know what I mean? They be walking and you see the attitude. It's a beautiful sight if you're into fashion, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're not, you be like, man, what the fuck this person wearing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not. I keep
Yeah.
it, man.
I don't wear that shit.
And then and then the flip side, we be like, what the fuck you wearing? So it's hilarious, you know what I'm saying? It's like on the flip side.
I seen a nigga come down with like an ostrich suit. Like nigga had a whole ostrich hat and everything. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? It bugged me out, but I'm guessing that I'm like, yo, is this fashion?
Like robot
I'm like, is
chicken.
this fashion or is this cocaine?
Fashion is
I don't know if it's fashion or cocaine.
It's what you like, man.
Yeah, it is, man. I be like, man, I be like the amount of drugs that you took to design that and the amount of drugs the nigga took to wear that on stage. It's gotta be a good amount.
Well, no, it's models.
It's models, and it's because it's not through my eye. I got to look at it because when I did music, like some of the beats, what I would think was the most fire beats, somebody else in here be like, "What the fuck is that?" But I'm like, it's through my ear though. It's not through
it's
your
that
ear.
fire.
Yeah, it's not through your ear. It's like it's not through your ear. Yeah.
But yeah. Well, while you're here, I'm gonna just show you guys my camo collection.
Let's go.
My camo collection, wallets. I did duffel bags. I did a ski mask. I did the jackets. But I'm gonna just show you one thing. You know, this is how it comes. The packaging always gotta be A1. Like I said, I'm competing with Kenzo. You know, high-end streetwear brands. And then this is the wallet right here. I'm gonna push it close so you can see our own camo. You see the ducks are in the design right here. And then when you open it, all leather, that's in there. You know,
need some money.
And I wanted to do it like old school. So, you know, just in case you got coins, you could put quarters and all that in there. You know, old school purse. But then, you know, you want to be swaggy, you can loop this onto your your jean or your pant so it can dangle a little bit, show off. And then it comes in a cotton twill dust bag. No cheap dust bag, cotton twill. So, you know, that's the quality I'm doing. You know what I mean? It feels good that I'm out here fucking niggas' heads up. I mean, when I say fucking niggas' heads up, I'm talking about when they see it, meaning a white sales person, those are the ones that have mostly all the accounts. They be looking at me like, you're black. Like, yes, black people can produce dope shit. We just don't know how to find it. But once you find it and you take the time to really do your homework and study, yeah, you could produce this same shit that Coach would do or, you know, Celine. So I'm on the ass.
I got.
I'm sorry, my bad. I had a good one. Okay, sorry.
I was just saying, why did
we got different colors too, you know. So back in the day, I was always a fan of Ghostface. I'm still a fan of Ghostface. And
the killer.
So this is the purple tape. So this is why I came out with purple. You know what I'm saying? So I did a purple wallet. You know, orange. You know where we from. You always in the wintertime had to get you an orange Scully. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had to come with orange.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
If you're listening right now, please go to our YouTube and check this episode out so you can see the products.
Oh yeah, because you know we keep it 100% swaggy. Got to let these niggas know we can compete with them. And yeah, this is this color too, right here.
Oh,
I gotta get one of them. I ain't
I
got
like
no money.
that.
I gotta get one of them.
So
joints.
we'll be releasing these end of the year. Right here, you know what I mean, comes with a tag. And when you open it, this is the protector it comes with. Yeah, man. So we protect our stuff. You know, so yeah.
So they're not for sale as of yet.
As of yet, no. We won't be releasing these until the fall.
Fall collection.
We're doing this the limited colors only. So we'll have 4 or 5 colors available, but after that, then we'll just have only one color available to sell. So.
And what do you project they would retail for?
Oh, the camel ones are gonna be at retail for $500.
Boom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one. Just give me some time. I'm gonna get one. Give me some time.
Yeah. 500. The duffel bags would be 2,000. You know.
You got a duffel bag on you?
Yeah, I got a duffel bag on me. I got a regular duffel bag. I don't got the camo right now. It's in the showroom. And then this is the OG one right here.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. You know, because not everybody likes camo. And this is my unisex one because, you know, women and men can, you know, come and get it. So, you know, we do it. This is genuine leather, 100%. And, you know, we got embroidery. You know, but tap in. Anybody want to start a brand, holla at me. But I don't, you know, I charge $250 an hour for consultations.
Anyway, I love that. I love that, by the way.
So how do they get in contact with you? Put the
No. I don't want to end this.
Yeah, we're not ending this.
Well, put it in right now. Yeah.
That it comes in. So, you know, all my stuff is the real deal. We don't play.
And that wallet also goes for $500 though.
No, this wallet goes for $350 because this is our basic.
That's the basic?
Yes, this is the basic.
That shit is so fire.
It's fire, yo.
Yeah, thank you. So let me get a duffel bag real quick. Give me a sec. Let me get a duffel bag.
Because my question would be, and I know you're getting the duffel bag. My question that I was going to ask was, how long would he think it would take a person just starting to get to that level of knowledge to know like.
Kev's tired of your damn question.
I didn't have a question. I was my question. I was just saying. My thing was like, my question. I wasn't saying it's fire. I was just saying like I don't understand how they think people who've been in the streets can't make streetwear. Where you have people who've never been in the street.
It's like
make streetwear.
So many people miss the mark, and that's not missing the mark. That's
how it is. But to their point though, Kev, right? A lot of people that do streetwear, they do know streetwear, but a lot of them don't put the time in or put in the work to or believe in themselves. So they make, you know, other lifestyle brands live on forever. You know, Virgil did the same for Louis. You know, Virgil passed away, but he didn't leave anything. He doesn't own Off-White. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't own Louis. So that's another thing. You know what I mean? That's why I'm really fighting to be independent. You know,
I was just about to ask you.
And staying independent.
Yep. I was just going to ask that question.
100% black owned. You know what I mean? 100% black owned. So this is our wallet. I mean, this is our duffel bag right here. You know what I'm saying?
I need that bag, yo.
You know what I mean? So this is, and the inside, I'm going to show y'all the inside. A lot of people just think, oh, it's $800. Look, let me see why. But this is what you get when you open. It's not just a regular bag. We have
quality,
and there's a design in there. Here goes your strap. And we got feet at the bottom of this duffel bag. You see the feet?
Yep.
Now this is, you see the feet it comes with. It's official.
Yeah. I need that bag.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm gonna put in it. I just need it.
A body.
Oh, this is a travel bag. This is what I take when I go, You know,
I gotta go to St. Thomas
with the bag for sure.
Yeah,
and we got them in 4 colors, so they're doing very well.
so I
And
was
those are already available though. On the
Yes,
site.
those ones are.
And the
available.
OG wallet, is that available on the site right now?
Yes, the
Yeah,
OG
but that doesn't
wallet.
come out to the end of the season.
either way fall.
Fall, yes.
Either
Yeah.
way, imagine that joint. I love that bag. I've
Yeah.
always loved that bag.
Yes.
But imagine that in the camos.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Oh yeah,
With the
camos are
jacket.
amazing.
With the I'm fanning out because I really love your designs because I feel like I was telling the guys like nobody. So a lot of people try, but they miss the mark.
Yeah,
And I think that's what this is. That's what your brand is to me. That's what your I don't know whether to call it a brand company. It's so much to me, but it's that so many people try it and completely miss. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, because a lot of people don't understand the level of streetwear, and the time, and they don't have the money to pay for this quality bag. Like this ain't cheap. So in order for me to get this duffel bag, right, they'll tell me you got to order 800 duffel bags in order to get it at a certain price. Now they know most people can't afford an $800, not $800, an 800 order, an 800 duffel bag order, because now you're dealing with genuine leather. The weight alone, you're gonna spend 10 grand in shipping fees already off top. You know, so I'm doing all this independent. So that's why, you know, my price is the price it is. You know what I mean? Because I'm doing this independent. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just glad that I've been able to continue, and the consumers have been supporting me to push forward. You know what I mean? We got a lot of surprises coming out. I got a duck shoulder strap bag coming out. I got a shoulder strap bag coming out and a book bag coming out.
I was just about to say a
All
backpack would be
leather.
fire.
Genuine leather. Yeah. You know, I'm coming out with some heat.
Oh, all right. Well, you need a model. Let me know. I just want to model. I just want to model the clothing.
I just want to have
I look for a regular nigga.
Yeah.
I had a question when you walked out. Like it was a question I was going to ask earlier. And let's say I just started getting my stuff off the ground. Like if I'm designing, and you know I got shirts and stuff like that out. How long do you think? And it could be with your tutelage or not. Would it take for just a guy just starting out to get to your like level of knowledge and level like product knowledge and all that? Like, how long would you say it would take?
1,600 hours or 16,000 hours. You know what I mean? But your brand, like that's why some brands they'll pop off in the first year, make all this money, and then they'll fade off because they didn't know, like, yo, we got to get these orders. And there's like, if they're getting their stuff from China, China has China New Year's. So certain months you can't order. It's closed for a month and a half. So then you're going to have back orders. Then you got to do patterns. And then there's blah, blah, blah. There's so much stuff that is into putting out one product that, yeah, if you don't know, you're going to lose a lot of money, lose a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing this 13 years now.
I'm about to say it's
13 years.
I think I got my first hat from you in 2012.
Yep. And it took me 6 years to perfect that duffel bag. Wow. It took me 6 years. Yeah. A lot of samples. Yeah.
Do you still get the same reactions when people see it? Because I still, every time, if I see you post it, if I go to your page, which I do often, and I see it, I still have the same reaction. I gotta get one of my fucking bags. That's how I feel.
Yeah. We still get the same reaction, but me, being a perfectionist, when I still have the first sample and to see how it's progressed, the levels, I'm glad I put it out right now. I wasn't satisfied. I was always missing something, always. And then I finally found it. Like, it took me a while though. You know what I mean? I don't know. You guys know something when you're making something from scratch, whether it's a cookie or cake or mowing the lawn, something that you love to do. You know when it ain't right, and until it's right, you're gonna keep doing it till it's right. You know what I mean?
I got a question.
What our podcast?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. What piece of clothing that you've created would you consider to be your favorite, like your baby?
Oh, my baby.
Look! I see.
Hard
I've
to
been
pick.
watching you looking at the duffel bag every time you talk about it. He was looking down at it.
The duffel bag, because the duffel bag, in hindsight, changed everything for me. I did not see myself doing luxury streetwear. It was until I got the duffel bag done, I was like, all right, how the hell am I going to get Mike Asuma to buy an $800 duffel bag? They're only used to me buying, paying $400, $40 for a t-shirt, $30 for a hat, snapback, you know what I mean? I didn't even look that far. And then I had to do a whole new rebrand, and I had to step up my cotton because I knew I had to sell a t-shirt to complement the bag. In order to do that, I had to do my my homework. I would go to King of Prussia Mall and go to Dior. I would go to Gucci. I would fill the fabric, and then I got this fabric book. I would go through the book, find the fabric, you know what I mean, through the feel and the texture, look at it and be like, all right. Then I would source the fabric and find out like, damn, it costs this much just to make one t-shirt. Damn, that's why Gucci costs this much. Like a lot of us think Gucci is just charging us for the right price. Nah, Gucci using cottons that is, one, it's made in Italy. And they use their own farming system too. So, they use, when it comes to their leather, they growing up their own cows, cutting them, feeding them. Like, that's why. So, when I do the same thing, so I source my fabric, the same fabrics they use, and it costs hella money. So now my t-shirts went from $40 to $225, $250. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So that's why.
So
that's why.
Yeah. But some brands, I ain't gonna say no names, they be giving out shine, the basic cotton, the cheap cotton, and just raising the price up because they think it's cool. You know what I mean? To sell a t-shirt $150, but it's the quality is not that great.
We'll talk about those brands when we go off.
Strengths than it's.
Yeah, Montclair be tripping.
Oh, you don't like Montclair?
No, I'm joking. I had no idea which brand you were talking about.
No, I'm saying Montclair is expensive, man. But
I was joking.
Definitely put in the work. Their fabrics, the zippers they use.
Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing? We want to use a disclaimer. That was a joke for Montclair. We did not intentionally say that. Yeah. Motherfucker, you just see Cardi B sue a chick for $4 million.
They coming for you now.
We don't
Montclair coming for you now.
Come for Andre Campbell. Those are the opinions of
Hey, come sue us.
He put the government out there.
Don't do that.
We shoot this in your house.
I don't give a fuck where you shoot this motherfucker at. I deny all allegations. Deny all allegations. I don't know if niggas sending me this lawsuit for it.
So you said something earlier that was very interesting, and I always kind of I don't press people on it, but I've kind of seen it, especially in the mentor space, and I always am very curious. Are you interested? I heard you say earlier that for your tutelage or for your guidance, you would do $250 an hour, which I feel like is a bargain. Like people are getting a bargain still. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Did you ever feel like you should come up with I know you're busy doing your clothing. Did you ever feel like you should come up with a course that you can you know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of people doing that, and I feel like that is such an important thing with business people today. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Did you ever think about coming up with a course or anything for anybody?
No, I don't think about coming up with a course because everyone's different. My way of how I do things isn't the blueprint. You know what I mean? But I do consultation. Where if you're an up and coming brand, or you wanted to start out with a brand, I tell you the do's and don'ts. I tell you where to go, because my dream is to go to these trade shows and just see a lot of us in there, a lot of minorities in there. But it ain't like that. So I'm one of them dudes. Once I get the codes, I'm telling the person, like Netflix. Hey yo, bro, what's your password? Hey yo, here. And that's what I'm doing. I'm giving everybody the game. And I don't charge much, only $250, but I'm saving you 40 to 50, 60 grand of mistakes. And people don't understand. But it is what it is.
Dean Graziosi has this one saying, and he said, like, for the same thing, like it was a mentor that he had to pay, and a lot of guys on a certain level of thinking, like, why the hell would I pay somebody? Like, somebody might say, yo, $10,000. Like, if you want, what's my man named Gary? Not Gary.
Damon John.
Oh, yo, I need 100,000 for a sit down. Oh, what? I'm not paying that. Nah, bro, you paying to go faster. That's what Dean Graziosi said. You paying to go faster. That's the key. That's the dog. If somebody right now, which we do consultations too. You know what I'm saying? If somebody right now wants to know how to get their podcast off the ground, now imagine starting from square one and coming to us and saying, dog, how can I avoid the pitfalls that you've went through? We can save them. We've been doing this, 3.5 years?
Yeah.
Going on.
Dog, we can save them 3.5 years of pitfalls.
And all the money we spent through equipment and trial and error equipment.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so much money.
Yeah.
That's what we can save them. That's what comes with that. So that's why I said 250 is a bargain. You know what I'm saying? And they should know that, because it's like, dog, paying 250 to say, wow, that distributor isn't a good one. Don't get your, whatever, but like pricing should go. What?
Yeah.
I admire that.
Yeah. Yeah. But I fight a lot of my people that when they come to me, I tell them $250 an hour, some of them bite, but like what? But the serious ones, they get it, because after they talk to me the first hour, they're like, can we keep going? I'll be like, no, my job is not really to take your money. My job's not really to take your money, but if I give you information, holler at me in 6 months, because most people think it's easy. So I give them just enough. Do it for 6 months. You come to me and you complete some of these tasks, then I know you're serious. It takes steps. There's no way you're gonna get around it for starting the first year and just blowing up and consistently moving forward. No, you got trade shows to do. You got showrooms to be in. You got to come up with line sheets. You need a booth. You need so much. There's so much to go into it. Website. You got to do ads. You just got to do so much. Then you got to travel and brand awareness. Build a community. It's a lot. It takes years. It takes years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we know.
Where your videographer at? You ain't got no videographer?
Yeah, I do.
I want to see the stuff that you be doing.
Nah, you gotta.
I want to see it.
Save it for a doc when you drop it.
No, we got a short film coming out.
There you go.
I got some short films coming out. Mostly everything I've done, all my videographers, photographers, they based out of Philly. My whole collection was done by all Black artists. My short film, I use Ugly Art Films. They're based out of Philly. The director is Black, and the cinematographer is white, but he's cool as shit, fly. I like to do everything Black owned, or I like to, use Black stylists, designers, makeup artists. I just love being around my people, so I look for that most. Not saying I won't work with somebody, different other than, a brown or a Black person, but that's who I like to work with most.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's understandable. Shit. You feel comfortable working with your people. It's nothing against it, because people say that all the time, but white America always try to frown on when we do that, but they do the same thing. They hire what they feel comfortable with.
That's what life is right now.
Yeah. So it's okay. It's not. It's not a knock on nobody. That's what I feel. That's what you feel comfortable with. Not saying a white person can't do the same job because they can, but I feel a little bit comfortable with somebody who looks like me.
Now you get a few that is allowed to the barbecue, and you got to do the
Yeah.
undeniable. You like, yo, come to the
Yeah.
barbecue. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You get you get me. You understand me. You ain't looking at me sideways. It ain't, you know what I mean? It's just that comfortability.
And I like doing it because when these talent agencies hit me up with models, or some of these businesses hit me up to showcase the brand, they always look at my product shots, my lookbooks, and they'd be amazed. And I just be telling them like, yo, it's Black excellence, because they don't think or understand, the big picture. My big picture is showing the world that anybody we work with, Ugly Duckling, is the best of the best, and they are of color. And it's not just about. That's why you don't see me. You won't see me in no ad campaign. You won't see me in any of the commercial short films. You won't. I just don't want to be seen. It's not about that. It's about showing everybody that Black excellence is for real, and we're gonna be one of the first brands that people won't think, yo, instead of getting Gucci, let me go get that Ugly Duckling. Let me spend that $1,600 on that shoulder strap, all leather with the tonal black camo, limited edition. You know what I mean? Like I'm on that type of time. You know what I mean? I know I make it not for everybody, and it ain't. But what I'm doing is trying to get in that realm of a fashion house, so I can let other brands know, yo, we can aim higher than just being in Foot Action and DTLR and I don't know, your mom and pop stores. No, we should be in high-end boutique stores.
Yeah.
So
wow. Yeah. I had a good one. I was listening to you though. I had a good one.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm trying to remember the good one. I was listening though, so I lost it. You say, because I'm gonna remember this. You talk, because I'm trying to remember the. I was going to.
No. Like how do people go about getting in the boutiques, man? Like what is the steps in the process of getting one high end? Yeah, just a little bit. Just break down a little bit.
So one is, my bad.
Go ahead. Take some.
One is the product. You have to have a good product. That's one. And it has to be on the level where you're trying to get it at. If you're trying to get into a high-end boutique store, then you have to use the quality of the high-end boutique store, i.e. a leather. You got to pick different type of leathers, even from the straps that you use, the stitching, the dust bag, the quality, all has to match up to the same quality as the high-end brands that they carry. That's one. Then you have to produce a line sheet. A line sheet shows the bag, and it has the wholesale price on it, and then the retail price. And then if there's different colors, you show the different colors that is available in that bag or wallet, right? That's an example to get in a high end. That's how you get in a boutique store. Then after you have all that though, boutique store is now everything is social media awareness, right? Then they're gonna want to see your social media and look at your pictures. If you're shooting from a regular ass camera phone, it's not cutting it. You gotta have professional camera. You just gotta have professional shots. Right. And if you got enough followers, cool. But it's all about the work, the dope product shots, and then that's how you get into the boutique store for real, for real. All those have to align. It's a lot of work. Yeah, a lot of work.
How many boutique shops have you found yourself in over the years?
I found myself in 3, and we just recently got into a major one. I don't want to say right now, but you guys will know in a couple weeks.
Ooh,
it's major, like major.
So let me ask. First of all, I love Kevin's question. I think that was a great question. Both of y'all questions. So I got a weird question, and I don't know how to word it, but I'm gonna word it the best way I know how. So when it comes to marketing, what do you think like print versus social media marketing? Which one can be more like, even if it's back in the day, I'm saying like print back in the day when source and all, you know what I mean? Like, or whatever was the thing back in the day versus now social media. Which one can be more beneficial to your brand? Which one would you think is more beneficial to the brand?
Of course, social media would be.
Because you can reach more people.
More people, and everyone's on social media. You know, but print, that's when you find the more of your purists. Your purists, they love print. They love the magazine. They love, reading and containing that memory and information all from reading. So most purists is what I find be doing the print, but everybody else really is on social media. They want to be on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all that. But it depends. But I definitely would do print. But now print is going online. Mostly print is online now.
Yep.
So it's the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Internet's dominating.
Right.
Yep.
All right. So I asked the same question. I'm very interested to know what your answer would be. Okay. I forgot how I worded it though. Oh, it's a 2-part question. Okay. Right. So if you could be mentored by 2 people, this is the first part of the question.
Okay.
Who would they be? It could be anybody, alive, dead, whatever.
Okay.
2 people.
Oh man, mentored, shit. All right. One would have to be, I ain't gonna lie, one would have to be Nas. I would definitely like to be mentored by Nas.
Okay.
And then I gotta go with Kwame Nkrumah, the first president of Ghana. Yeah, him. Those would be the 2. That combination would be lethal, yo. Nas and Kwame Nkrumah, yo. That'd be lethal.
Second part of the question.
Yep.
If both of those gentlemen gave you one question, only one, it could be different questions for either one, but one question to ask, what would those questions be?
How do I maintain my greatness? That would be the question.
All right.
One question for both of them, huh? They get the same question.
Yeah.
Nas definitely
Nas is
figured out how to maintain greatness.
Yeah, you gotta maintain it. So,
Yeah. It says best interview to date.
I don't know, man. I just being honest, man. I just be honest, bro. Like that's it.
I don't want to.
I told you, man. Chislehurst Elementary, yo.
Yep.
Chislehurst Elementary.
Damn. Y'all got any more? Because I want to make a part 2.
We want to do. Yo,
I want to know how to get.
I want to do something when your fall collection drop, bro. I think we should set that up because that'd be great to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Promotion on his end.
So this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do.
Okay.
I will make sure that when we do our fall collection at a certain store, you guys will go live with the podcast, and I'll have you guys as the guest, and we'll do it there because you guys are home team. So we'll
media
do it
passes.
We would do that. So hold that to you. Go.
I'm holding it. We hold.
It's live. You just said it.
We'll remind you.
No, right. So for the fall collection, I can't wait to say the store, but give us like you'll see in like a week or 2, and y'all be like, oh shit, he's in there.
Yeah,
so like,
I'm excited.
We got the setup now. We got the cameras, we got the mics, we got the lighting.
You got your own shit, so we'll do it there. And what all the people that come through, you get to interview them, and we highlight your opinion on me.
Excited.
Yeah. Like, I'm not bullshitting. Y'all think I'm playing.
No, we hold you to this. Like,
no.
Nah, but you're a man of your word.
Kev,
we're gonna be like that. We're gonna be like that little kid that's waiting for their father to come sit outside waiting for that car to pull up.
Do that.
Damn.
He said he's gonna be here.
That got dark.
Yeah.
It's been funny because it happened to me a couple of
gotta be negative. You know,
I ain't saying that.
Kev Durant is the negative. You know, you could be in a mansion and Kev be like, yeah, the house is big, but man, look at the pipes. It's all rusty. You like, yo, come on.
I'm saying, I wasn't saying it in a bad way. I'm saying I'll be like that little kid that's waiting for their father to pull up. I'm going to be on you like, you said it's. You said it when you come in the fall, we here. I got my bags packed and everything. I'm waiting for you.
But it got grim because he was like, but then you didn't come happy.
How was that dark? How was that
He's
dark?
never been the same since St. Thomas.
But how is that dark?
He's never been the same since St. Thomas.
How's that dark? You never had that excitement. You know your dad's coming to pick you.
And I've been disappointed by my dad, and you just reminded me of that.
I haven't. Like my dad came through. Like a few times he didn't, but for the most part, I know that excitement. When he shows up, I said, I told you he's gonna be here. My bag is back since Tuesday.
So I put best interview to date, and you just gonna start talking about how your father just all right.
It makes you laugh. Look, your niggas is laughing, man.
Hey yo, Kev is crazy.
Listen, I feel like this, right? I feel like we got a lot of information.
Yeah.
We're going to do that. We got it on tape too. So he's honestly, Tom's a man of his word. Prince London, you're a man of your word.
Yeah.
So we already know. We don't have to hold you to anything. You good. No. You good with us either way. But that's all I got right now. I really got more.
Nah,
I got something.
I got something. Want to save most. You understand? Because the cameras we about to get and the angles we're gonna be able to get.
I got something.
The mics, like
it's
last time you came here, the mic quality it was a good interview, but the mic sucked.
It's all right.
We done spent some money to put in the mics.
But you guys came a long way though, like and you guys went through it. Like you guys were doing it when you was only getting 3-4 views and 5 and 10, and then now y'all at 10,000. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the progression. Like y'all got a even chemistry, everything. Y'all legit. You know what I mean? And that's why, most people would have quit. You guys, you know what I mean? You guys kept going. Most people would have quit.
We love doing this though. We love doing
this.
Even when we don't want to do it, we love doing it.
And y'all don't let everybody know what the behind the scenes. Like sometimes it might be a spouse like, yo, listen, this is getting on the nerves. We need you at the house. We got this and this and this. So you got to juggle family life, all that, and to do it on a regular basis and come smile and give us a good hour, 2 hours of your time, man. Thank y'all, man. Like for real, like you know what I mean.
Thank y'all, man. Thank you, like guests like
viewers, the guests. I got a question before we go, bro.
All right, what's up? Shoot the question.
Summer House Top Boy.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
I know you seen the second season.
Yes, I did.
Y'all ain't watched Top Boy yet?
Oh no, I haven't.
Bro.
Okay.
First of all,
what's up?
I love the London style, like the grimy style of London. I love listening to British rappers and shit like that. I just like the style of their language. You know what I'm saying? Just the way they talk is like, it's kind of like mysterious. It's like when you were little and you used to watch stuff happen in New York, but you could never get to New York being that small. It's like that for me now as a fucking adult. You know what I mean? So when I watch Top Boy, I'm like 100% intrigued, even back from Summer House in 2010. So if you don't know anything about it,
I have no clue what you're talking about.
It's pretty much it's like
it's not in my head like I do.
It's
like a Netflix show.
Yeah, it's a Netflix show, but it wasn't a Netflix show always. Summer House was out before
04. And you had to be normally to know about it is either you was from London or
Jamaica,
Africa, Ghana. Like it was underground, but it was
it's like a more updated urban like Shatas, but like in London type of. It's like gang versus gang type shit.
I tried to. Me and my wife, I think we were watching it, but I never finished it.
Yeah, so it's a dope. The storyline is kind of fire, but it gets super grim. You know what I'm saying? Like super grim. It's like grimy London grime at its finest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
It's my first
I don't want to I don't want to talk about, too much that happened because it's a lot of shit that happened in there that I want you to see for yourself. But season 2,
Classic.
I'm very intrigued on how they're gonna go into the next season because I assume they just stopped because of the COVID because the last season was in 2019. So you think it's gonna be a season 3?
Oh yeah, absolutely. What's good about Top Boy though, it definitely pictures London. That's how London was growing up. Like the original Summer House, that's how London was, and that's how it is when you go back and I go see family members that live in the yards. That's how it is.
That's crazy.
And it's just good because it's good that they get to highlight London.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people think, foreigners think you can go to London and you Gucci, like it's just, nah, bro. Like you gotta be careful. You gotta know what kind of ends you at. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be careful because you be food. And everybody's about their peas out there. So
that shit's
busy in London.
Yo, they get
busy in London, bro.
Because I've seen other shit like
show, but
like
I know
my shit was I watched my shit was Attack the Block. Like when I really first started
getting
you
taking it back.
Yeah, taking it back. And that was my shit. The alien shit. But that was grimy too.
Yes.
And that I had a grime to it too. And that's what put me onto like, they got an alien movie in London, but the aliens are in the hood. Like they are in the hood. And it's a lot of hood shit that's going on.
Did this motherfucker just steal my spaceship?
Nah, yo. Nah.
The crackhead was right there.
Nah. Nothing like that.
Nothing like that.
But the shit was fire. And that would kind of attracted me to it. Like, yo, the language that they use, the way they talk, and you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is just all in all different. You know what I'm saying? It was intriguing. But then I started getting into the summer houses and I was like, yo, this shit is too fire.
So that's the question. If they're gonna come out with another season,
you think it's gonna be a third?
Absolutely.
Because there's some stuff that happened at the end that kind of made me.
He deserved it.
Spoiler alert.
Yes,
he deserved it.
Yes,
he deserved it.
No, there ain't no. I mean, all throughout the shit is some shit that make you go.
But he deserved it. It's sad, but he deserved it because
I want to know if that's all.
It's so good. Like the show's so good, you even felt sorry for the person. And you're like, damn, but then when you think about it,
but you know that's something that had to be done.
Yeah, he was doing
but
too
it's
much.
Like, yo, that's crazy.
But it's good.
That's how podcasts go, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spoiler. Why are you doing that to people?
Nah, it's a lot of things that happen. It's a lot of things that happen that make you feel like that. You would never know exactly what I'm talking about. So many different areas of that situation that happens. You'll be like, damn, he could have been talking about that. Damn, he could have been talking about that.
Blokes be tripping.
Yeah.
They don't never say blokes in there.
They don't say bloke?
Nah. They say bruv a lot. They say you best be about your peas, boy. You got my peas? No, that's pounds.
And you know what's so crazy? Kev is the only one that remembers our accent when we came. He knows.
Yeah.
That's how we sounded when we came from London to the States. And it was so funny. Like I said, we were from London. We came from the city. And it was so funny that rural South Jersey was calling us like we were the country boys. Like, nah, dog, we from the city, bro. Like, we don't have pigs where we from. We don't have chickens, and this is a lot of land out this bitch. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so it was just different. But now I'm glad that people get to watch like Top Boy and see that, oh shit, London is really grimy, like. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like what you think. It's not tea and crimpets.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Not at all. That shit is too far.
You know what I'm saying? So,
is there any shows that you compare to that, that's like Top Boy that you would suggest?
Oh, man. It's not, but they're not going to be on Netflix or nothing like that.
That's all right. I got a fire stick.
I'm going to send you some.
Yeah, I got a fire stick.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You can use a VPN and actually sign on.
Yeah, you can get a VPN. You can sign in. Yeah,
like a different. You know what I mean? Because they got different Netflix.
Oh, Netflix areas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I got Fire Stick. I can eliminate all
There's
that.
some classics. I got it.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, them Jones kind of catch me. I like them. I like the stories that they bring out. Shit is fire.
Yeah, that's how you do a podcast.
Yeah, Top Boy, that's my shit. That's
Yeah.
Tell us.
Usually he be too high.
Nah, he don't. No, Kev.
Today he's on point.
Nah, it ain't
Yeah,
that.
I like
You just podcast is
I'm messing
relaxed,
with
bro.
you, dog.
Podcast
Yeah.
get the information out, but it's also these conversations. man.
Yeah, that
I
Top
know.
Boy
Yeah.
shit, dude, man.
classic.
That shit.
man.
I've watched the first season like 3 times. I don't watch anything over except for New Girl. I
do.
watched New Girl twice.
You know what was classic? I don't know. Y'all gonna probably try to laugh me up the gym. Claws. I mean, Claws was.
Wait, is
Oh,
that with
the show,
To
the-
do nails.
what's her?
Yes.
No, what's her name?
Yes.
Missy Nash.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I heard that shit was
Classic.
fire.
Them sexy lips.
Classic. Oh, sexy
Yeah, I'll take
body.
it down.
Oh,
I'll take it
yeah.
down.
Yeah, I'll take it down.
Yeah, send me
Nah,
some
I definitely
shit.
take it down.
Send me some shit.
Even when she was on Reno 911.
Yeah.
Y'all watching Abbott Elementary?
Yes.
I gotta watch it. I haven't
Yes.
watched it yet.
Right.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
Yo,
They said they
yeah.
crazy.
Funny.
Funny as hell.
It's
Yeah.
Funny.
You know what's so crazy about that show is on prime time and it's funny without no cursing or none of that, dog.
None
Like,
of it.
and yo, they
Yeah.
holding it down, yo. Them,
Yeah. And that's based
Shorty
out
from
of Philly,
Philly.
right?
Yeah,
Based out of
Principal,
Philly.
yeah, based
crazy,
on. I
classic. You
gotta
gotta
watch it.
support.
It's
Watch
good.
it.
It's good.
But
What is it on though?
It's on
it's
Hulu.
on ABC.
It's on Hulu. For
Yeah,
sure.
I
Yeah,
got Hulu.
Hulu.
Oh.
You can catch it
So
on
we just-
Hulu.
Get a fire stick.
You know what I mean? Catch it on Hulu.
Yeah, it's on ABC though. Yeah, I don't know what. I don't
Oh
know
look,
what-
Kev, that must make you mad.
What?
I have a fire stick.
No. His
Oh.
hair.
The hair.
That must make you mad.
Wow,
Good.
God,
Kev gave up years ago.
straight,
Kev
man.
gave up years ago.
I'm cool with my, you know what I mean? This look, Dre talking shit, but his hairline,
Hey man, I know where
his
it's
hairline,
going.
his
I know
hairline
where
is
it's
going
going.
back to the motherland.
I
You
know
know
where
what
it's
I'm saying?
going. I don't care.
Kev happy.
Yeah.
It's waves.
Yeah, his
I don't
waves up
care.
there, but your hairline looking like that you and your eyebrows is beefing. Like they don't want to be there.
Oh
each other no
shit!
more.
It has to get away.
Oh, shit.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
It has
There's a
to
war
get away
going
from
on
them.
up there.
hairline
Nobody's
beefing with your
safe from.
eyebrows.
On
Like,
that
hey,
note,
I'm
on
At least I know. I'm definitely look when it's time. It's gonna be going like yours.
high tide, my
Yeah,
nigga.
this time I'm going.
Dre Wave got high tide.
I'm too fat. When I get muscles, I'll shave it off if it's that bad.
Yo, we out, man.
All right, y'all got
Bring
anything
us out.
else?
man.
That's
We
it.
out.
That's it.
Like,
No.
No,
You
we
gotta
gotta-
tell them where. You gotta
Yeah.
tell them
Oh
where
yeah,
to
you
find
gotta
all
give
your-
out all
Yeah,
your
get all your
info.
social
Oh,
media,
all your
everything.
info.
Contact you.
All right, you can
Social
find
medias.
us on Instagram at Ugly Duckling Clothing, UGLYDUKLYN Clothing, CLOTHING. You know, on Instagram, our website is uglyduckling.com. We don't have a C in Duklyn, it's DUKLYN. So it's uglyduckling.com. That's my dog Shadow in the back. And then you can catch me if you want to see me personally, Francis London on Instagram. I am Francis London on Instagram. I am Francis FRANCIS London as London. And that's it, man. That's it.
Word.
And the price is about to go up with that consultation, so y'all better jump on
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, you want consultations? Hit me up. Contact me.
He only giving out an hour right now.
Only hour.
Come back in 6 months.
Hour, yep. And then come back because I'll give you a lot of information within an hour. It's a lot. So, there's steps to it. You know what I mean?
All right,
Word.
man. All right, and we were your host.
All right. Thank you.
I'm Cool Kev.
Kevin Durant.
And I'm Big Dre. We appreciate you, bro.
All right, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
y'all.
Thank you, man.
All right. Later.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of the Opinionated Podcast. If you love today's episode, make sure to subscribe, leave a review, 5 stars. We don't want nothing less. If you're an artist, inspired actress, a songwriter, an author, or you're doing something that's interesting and you want to be a guest on our show, please email us at opinionatedpodcastddk@gmail.com. That's opinionatedpodcastddk@gmail.com. Thank you. Have a blessed day.